Welcome to the Bougiani Thunderbird Tournament 2010. Windsor, the Windsor Comets coming on to take on the U16 Thunderbirds. We got a U16 matchup. And these Thunderbirds already won once earlier today, and this is going to be a very good Windsor team, coached by Ross Farnsworth. Frank Bougiani, the head coach over at the U16 Thunderbird squad. Thunderbirds in the blue uniforms and Windsor in the white. Emma Lyle going to be jumping center, number 34 in blue for the Thunderbirds. And she'll be taking on Grace Peters, number 2 out there for Windsor. I want to check that. That tape job could be a number 12. And that'll be a foul called down inside. So less than 9 seconds into the ball game, we have our first foul called, and that's going to send Emma Lyle to the line to shoot a couple. Like I said, a very outstanding basketball player from Green Mountain Union High School. And she had a big first game today in that Thunderbird win. And she catches all twine right there. And for the rest of the Windsor players, 33 Amber Heath is out there, 30 Allison Wilcox, number 13 Nikki White, and number 14 Caitlin Callahan. So 2-0, Thunderbirds with the lead. As the tournament in its second day here. That's Bagley. Defensively, they're able to tip the ball away. It'll go to the sideline on the bounce. It's going to stay with Windsor. Yeah, a couple of Proctor residents refereeing this game. And so far through the tournament, it's a very good job by all the referees. And I'll go through the starting five out there for Thunderbirds in just a second. And as I can tell you right now, that ball will be tipped away and controlled by Bagley. She'll go to the floor, and we'll have a jump ball called. The arrow's going to favor Windsor, so it's 2-0. Thunderbirds with the lead. And number 33 taking the ball out of bounds will be Amber Heath. So Heath will stand right in front of that scorer's table, bring it in, and it looks like they're going to have Caitlin Callahan run the point. There's the backdoor cut. Up, no good. But it's a well-executed play. Just to get the basket. Marmillo in the corner will find LaBelle Stephen in the center of the floor. Back to Bagley, and body sliding all over, and it's been that kind of tournament. People are just going all out here. We've seen good basketball, and yeah, they got a 3-second call down inside the paint, and I can tell you that Courtney Ethier is out there, number 18 for the Thunderbirds. 21 is Nicole Marmello. Chelsea Bagley is number 3. I already mentioned Emma Lyle, and then Haley LaBelle Stephen out there. That's the 5 that start for Coach Bougiani. He's got a deep bench, and everybody will get to play. On the drive, the foul, and the basket will count. That's number 30, Allison Wilcox, with the bucket and a chance for the and one. It's going to be Ethier called for the foul. Ethier, of course, from Proctor, Vermont, plays for the Proctor Phantoms. And Wilcox with 14:54 to go in the first half, looking to break that 2-2 tie. And then she won't do it. A set on the rim. Had to wait to the last second to make sure. And you see, they don't want Bagley to handle the basketball an awful lot. She is the point guard on this team, the leader of distributing that basketball. She'll come to LaBelle Stevens. Now, those two play for Mill River, so they've got a lot of chemistry together already. Marmillo with the touch is an MAU player, down to Lyle, who's a Green Mountain player. Now LaBelle Stevens up from the free throw line and bangs it off the front of the rim. And Ethier will be called for her second personal foul here in this first half of play. See if there's a sub coming off the bench for her, if they're going to let her go with it. And again, no pressure in the backcourt, and Callahan going to bring the ball up. Should be picked up just over the logo at center court by Bagley. And Bagley, good job of moving her feet. Man-to-man defense being played by the Thunderbirds. Ball went down inside, and they were looking to get it to Grace Peters, and they'll go off her hands out of bounds. Pass just a tad bit high. They were trying to swing the ball around the perimeter, rotate it down on the inside, and it looks like Windsor, yeah, they're going to set up a full court press. And again, Bagley, nice catch. Quickly into the front court, up ahead. Lyle fading away, got it. Boy, that's a nice, fun kind of basketball to watch right there. That quick push down the floor, the defense didn't get set, and then a soft finish by Lyle. 4-2, Thunderbirds U16 squad with the lead. And that's going to be blocked by Bagley, and then she controlled the basketball. She's going to bring it up the sideline herself, and now kills the dribble and will throw cross court to Marmillo. Marmillo, good three-point shooter, and the defender right out there on her, though. That was Callahan, who got out, made sure she didn't have any space to get the shot off. Bagley holding, working between the circles, waits for the screen. They wanted the screen to roll. There it is, and there's the finish. Emma Lyle having a huge opening 3 minutes here. It goes 6-2 Thunderbirds. Callahan calling out the play, went to Wilcox, and foul, no doubt about it. That was number 33 that took the shot, Amber Heath. It'll be Amber Heath that will go to the line and get some free throws now. And that will stop the clock at 13-13. And the shot will drop, making it a 6-3 lead. Again, at the line is Amber Heath. She was fouled, and that is 3 team fouls now on the Thunderbirds here in this opening half of play. 16-minute halves, overtime if necessary, and that shot good. 6-4 the score, and like I said, this should be a real good ball game right here. As they wait for LaBelle Stephen to come down and take control of the inbounds pass, and she'll just find Bagley, who'll dance around and get open. She'll reverse the floor and get it off to Marmillo. Middle of the floor to LaBelle Stephen, and now into the front court. Play called out from the sideline. It'll be Bagley looking to go to the free throw line to Lyle. She'll make the catch. She'll turn, dribble through the defender, put it hard off the backboard. Nice move to the hole, though. You can see how well, for 6'1", she handles the basketball on the dribble extremely well. That ball was saved back, and it will still be saved. Wilcox had it. They'll go in the corner to Callahan. Her shot will be up, no good. The offensive rebound, and got it. We're tied at 6. That was Nikki White, number 13, with her first basket of the ball game. 6-6 to score, and Marmillo with the ball. Wants to get it off the sideline. It'll go all the way across court into the hands of LaBelle Stephen, and that's a backcourt violation, yeah. They just did not realize or weren't aware where they were on the floor. And one of the few turnovers here in the first 4.5 minutes of play, and Callahan. Both teams have deep benches, so this could probably be one of those real fun physical games. See the step out, and then the ball received. There's the screen and roll. They're looking to go back to Wilcox with the basketball. There are people on the floor scrambling for the ball. We'll have a jump ball call. The arrow should stay with Windsor down here, and that's what we're going to have. Brian Hickey will set the ball in bounds, and it's... Oh, they're going to go to the scores table, check the arrow, because they have it as a Thunderbird ball, and they're all situated now on the scores table. Yeah, and it's good to go. So the Thunderbirds will have the ball. Again, it's a couple different looks already defensively being shown by the Thunderbirds, as Lyle this time had the ball knocked away from behind, and she'll hustle to get back into play. Good help there by Bagley to take away the penetration to the hole, and no, basket waved off, foul on the floor. Very clearly called by the official. Actually, he said she stepped out of bounds on the floor. There is no foul, so it's just a change of possession, and he was in great position to make that call. Bagley working against Callahan, number 14. Up ahead to Marmillo. LaBelle Stephen will save the ball inbounds underneath the basket. Shot put up by Ethier was blocked by White. Ethier got the ball back, and yeah, they'll chase it down. Now they'll let it slide. It would have been a backcourt violation, and it will become Windsor basketball. And Amber Heath will come all the way back, number 33, and White, and she will put the ball in the play. We've had no substitutions on either side. 11:39 to go in the first half, and that's going to be blocked by Lyle as she came across and swept the ball off from the hands of the shooter. Emma Lyle having a big first half of play here. Then they want to take the defender off the pass and play the denial. Wilcox at the free throw line had Ethier on her. There was no space to get the shot off. Heath wants to go back up top to Wilcox. She'll split the defense. Lost the ball as it tipped away to Marmillo, and Marmillo was fouled by Peters. And this game cranked right up from the get-go. This is a good start to the ball game. You're watching the Thunderbird AAU basketball tournament 2010 on Munger Vision. I believe the only form of media that covers this. I don't see any network for the internet here, and I don't see any newspaper here, and I don't see any radio station here. Just a good old-fashioned PEGTV volunteer. And what happened there was Callahan stepped on the line. It should be blue basketball, and it'll be LaBelle Stephen taking the ball out of bounds right in front of the crowd. There's only bleachers on one side here at the Glenbrook Gym, and going to be Heath trying to deny the inbounds pass. The Bagley 3-ball on it, and no. The follow-up won't happen, and the rebound taken down by Kim White. There's a couple players out there that are sisters, so I'm going to say their names repeatedly. There's actually 2 sisters out there, White, Kim and Nikki White. This is Callahan with the ball, and she'll leave it back for Heath, and Heath will swing it back on the elbow. Callahan didn't know where to get the shot off originally. Works off the screen, goes to the left hand, and will get the layup. Windsor will take the 8-6 lead now. So that's a 6-0 run by Windsor to give them their 8-6 lead. And Bagley, that wants to bring the ball back, and LaBelle Stephen, Emma Lyle. A lot of fake, and ended up just bringing the ball back to Bagley. And they'll look inside, and they're going to get Lyle, and she got pushed on the spot. Wilcox will be called for her second foul, and she just can't believe it. But yeah, she did get beat to the spot. And now Pembroke's going to come in, number 24 in blue. Pembroke will come in for Ethier for the Thunderbirds, and then for Windsor, number 31, Laurel Dana will come in. She'll replace Wilcox with those 2 fouls. Each team has 3 team fouls apiece with 10:19 to go in the first half. And that was almost an impossible pass to make, as Callahan will get the steal going to the front court below the free throw line to the hole and get the finish. And that was too easy, letting the ball go down inside like that. As it's now an 8-2 lead for Windsor, and Bagley to Pembroke, and she'll take the 3-ball, front rimmed it. Rebound, Heath wants to get the tempo going. They'll go to White. She has the ball knocked away momentarily. Will regain it, go up to the left hand, had the shot blocked, the follow-up too hard, and that was number 25, Kibling. So Kibling was there, good hustle down the floor by Windsor, he just couldn't finish the shot. Pembroke, free throw line, puts it up, and no. LaBelle Stephen on the offensive rebound was just going to dribble back out of traffic, and there was a lot of traffic there. Bagley catches, fires, no good. Pembroke to the hole, no. Lyle with the offensive rebound will send the ball back, and Marmillo now from in close, can't get the bounce. Lyle will get fouled. Relentless action underneath the hoop, but the Thunderbirds just keep swarming to those offensive rebounds. And Emma Lyle will step to the line, I believe already with 6 points in the contest. 10-6 to score, and Windsor up by 4, and the first 2 free throws will be up and no good. 9:20 to go in the first half, and Caitlin Gowett will become a substitution here for the Thunderbirds. She wears number 2 in blue. And Lyle will get 1 and 2 this time. Makes it a 3-point ball game at 10-7, and a good catch by White. And she'll get the ball in the front court to Heath. And that was touched by a lot of different people, but it ends up in the hands of Bagley. She wanted to accelerate, and Callahan reached there and swatted the ball away. And they'll stay blue basketball. They'll have it side out, and Gowett will come over, and she will put the ball into play. She will not. Marmillo will. 13 is Nikki White. She's just checked back in for Windsor. So again, both teams going to those benches, and at the pace of this ball game and the intensity of it, they're going to need those fresh legs. Right there is a good example of everybody hustling. As Heath went after the ball, and Gowett lost her footing. And it'll be Gowett again handed the basketball, and Bagley came all the way across and wants to dump it down inside to Lyle. Now it'll be a short shot. It'll go out to the hands of Windsor, and they're looking for the push as White will cross over top of the arc and get the ball off to her sister. The shot put up and no good, and out of bounds. Who will get possession? There's the 2 refs looking at each other. And everyone stays here. That's what I was waiting for, was indication. And Flint is at the scorer's table getting set to check in. Brittany Flint, and now it's going to go up and got it. Too easy, came around, and that was number 31, Laurel Dana with a basket. I believe that's her first basket of the ball game. 12-7 Windsor. Again, Bagley, just the defense reacted nicely to that play. And that will be out of bounds, and it should be out. It's off from Windsor's number 13, Nikki White. Lost control on the corner, and it goes out of bounds to the Thunderbirds. Now Flint will come in from Marmillo, and that is a Thunderbird change. I'm open for a timeout here very shortly. I've got low battery flashing. I want to switch over. And you can see Bagley with the crossover. And was looking for Gowett. It'll go out of bounds into the Windsor bench, and it should stay down this end of the floor, and that will be the call. Yeah, and that's what they are. It's going to be taken out of bounds right in front of the Windsor bench. It's Grace Amato coming off the Thunderbird bench, getting set to go to the scores table and check in. Lyle pulled the shot down, steps, pivots, and we have a foul called on Amber Heath, and she can't believe it. Yeah, and it will go baseline out of bounds. That is the 5th team foul on Windsor at the midway point. And Lyle's going to sit down and take a breather as Grace Amato will come in now, wearing number 50 in blue. There's the catch by Flint. She looks to swing over to Pembroke, and the pass just a tad bit behind her will go out of bounds. And now they'll have Dimmick, Ashley Dimmick, number 43, coming in for Windsor. She'll replace Amber Heath. So again, everybody getting shuffled in and out, and Flint will pick up White. And that'll be short, and Amato got the rebound on the air ball, and she got tied up, and the arrow is going to stay down this end with Windsor. The battery score stays the same. You really missed nothing as Gowett had control of the ball, was slapped out of bounds by number 13, Nikki White. Windsor in the white uniforms, and Thunderbirds in the blue. You're watching the AAU basketball tournament. Amato caught the ball, got the ball, and then really had a tough angle. She got shoved or bumped out more underneath the basket. She thought White all the way, and White with the finish. 14-7, 7 minutes to go in the first half. Windsor with the lead, and this is going to be Chelsea Bagley from Mill River bringing the ball up over that Castleton State College logo. And a good set of hands by Gowett. Taken out of there by Riley. White will go back to get it. Number 25 also involved in the play with Nikki Kibling for Windsor. She got the hands on the ball a couple times. Right now, Windsor limiting the Thunderbirds to just 7 points so far in the first half. No good. Rebound. Amato wants to outlet the ball to a guard, and she got fouled. And it's a hack call. You can see the call right there. As that's going to be the 6th team foul. I guess it's only the 6th team foul. Is the foul called on Laurel Dana. And whew, time to catch your breath. And it is a one is Haley the best even. Hurwitz is 7. Brent Flint is 11. 16, Taylor Smith. 18, Courtney Ethier. 21, Nicole Marmillo. 24, Kendra Pembroke. Tricia Burden is 25. Emma Lyle, 34. And Grace Amato wears number 50. And again, they are the host team to this tournament, and they have a tremendous following here. They have a U14 and a U15, or a U16 and U15 team. And this is shaping up to be a good one. Windsor, like I said, coming in. A lot of those names familiar from their JV and varsity basketball programs. Farnsworth, the head coach, of course, synonymous with Windsor basketball, but they have a very good team themselves, and they have a 14-7 lead with 6:20 to go in the first half of play. As this was a Thunderbird timeout. You're looking at Windsor, and Grace Peters wears 2, Kim White 12, Nikki White 13, Caitlin Callahan 14, Ashley Blake 20, Nikki Kimbling 25, Allison Wilcox 30, 31 Laurel Dana 33, Amber Heath, and 43 Ashley Dimmick. Now you've got the rosters for both sides, so I'll just try to remember where we were. Blue ball, and I'll have it down on the inline. Gowett will go down and take the basketball out of bounds. And she'll have Bagley in the backcourt. Like I said, Bagley will log a lot of minutes in all these ball games for the Thunderbirds. They'll go to Amato as they like that matchup. She'll turn and get it. What? First of all, nice entry pass. And a good pair of hands by Amato to catch it. And then very strong move to the hole. And makes it 14-9 now. The Thunderbirds down by just 5. White wants the baseline, steps inside, got in the paint, lost her balance, and double dribbled the basketball. She was trying to navigate through an awful lot of traffic down there. So at the 5:50 mark, team foul stand at Windsor with 6. Thunderbirds with 3, and Bagley fouled in the act of shooting by White, and she'll get 2 shots. So on the floor right now for the Thunderbirds, besides number 3 right there, Chelsea Bagley, is Flint, Gowett, Pembroke, and Amato. This will result in 2 shots now. Got the first, makes it 14-10. And one more shot here. And she'll get them both. In some of the games I've done, the Thunderbirds had problems converting free throws. As the quick push down the floor, and then the finish by Dana. Nice job getting the ball down the floor quickly. 16-11, Windsor with the lead. There's the crossover by Bagley, and now she needs some help. She killed the dribble between the circles, and the model popped up to the elbow, and she traveled. Yeah. Good call by the official. He had a little help from the Windsor bench, but it was the correct call. And you can see the 13, Nikki White, coming back, and she's going to run the point now for the Yellow Jackets, or I'm sorry, for the Comets. They're called the Windsor Comets. Yellow Jackets, what they're called in high school. Dana up, no good. Shot, missed. Rebound taken out there by Amato, and she's coming off the bench and really provided quite a spark. Lyle got him started, Emma Lyle did, and then she sat down and took a breather, and Amato's come in and just continued to play well. Called for the ball and got fouled down inside. Amato going to the line now to shoot a couple, and you can see the disbelief on the Windsor bench as the foul called. And like I said, clean game, but it looks like it could be an intense game, a physical game, and a close game. And that won't drop. And for Windsor, oh, a whole bunch of changes coming in. I can see Callahan, 14, coming in. She was a starting point guard. Grace Peters, number 2, is in there. Number 20 is Ashley Blake. And Amber Heath, number 33, has come back in. 25 stayed in the ballgame. That's Nikki Kibling. Well, it's AAU basketball. You pay to play. And you got a lot of people on the bench, so if you're Windsor, use them. Put them in there to use them. You got good talent out there as Gowett will crash to the floor. Again, we're at Glenbrook Gymnasium, Castleton College, and you're watching Munger Vision on PEGTV, Channel 15 Sports. You can also go to PEGTV.com, the website, click video on demand, and watch all the local sports action on the unofficial, unnamed, unrecognized real sports leader, Munger Vision. And that was a push call, and you'll see it right here for the official with the push shot. Here's a model called for the foul, and that will send Windsor to the line to shoot some free throws. As Nikki Kibling will step to the line, as Kibling first shot will be up and not get the roll. Just trying to salvage 1 and 2 here. It's also the 5th team foul on the Thunderbirds. 18 fouls on Windsor, and now a little bit of press being employed in the backcourt. Bagley able to get it on the fly. You have a head of steam headed up the court. We'll go behind the back, slow it down. Now they'll run through their half-court offense. Bagley taking some bumps. Will get the ball to Flint. They look down inside to Amato, and that time it was well defended. Amato will have the last touch. Will go out of bounds, and Windsor with that 6-point lead and 4:21 to go in the first half of play. We'll have the ball brought into Callahan. Callahan to Peters, and they're shot up and follows it up. She will be tied up by Amato as Peters took the shot and then went in and tied up the rebound. And the arrow will go with the Thunderbirds as Gowett will again find Bagley. The defender, Callahan, lost her balance and went down, and that helped Bagley get open. Flint to the elbow. Her pass will be intercepted, and the foul will be called on Gowette. You see him take a look at the jersey number, and that will be only the 16th foul, so no shot coming up on the foul situation for Windsor. One more to give for the Thunderbirds. Callahan to Peters to have her up top on the high post. She'll take the one dribble, and it will be stolen away. Up and got it. As Burden made the steal and got the finish, it cuts the lead to 4, 17-13. So nice job by Burden. Trisha Burden. Got a foul away from the action. You see some bodies getting cleared out. I believe the foul called on Blake, but it'll be Thunderbird basketball. And that should become the 9th team foul, and it's a player control for an offensive foul. That's why there's no shots coming up for the Thunderbirds. Gowette, she's capable of hitting that three-point shot. That's why you got to get out on the edge and play her. Bagley with the cut to the hole. Got the finish. Nice pass from Gowette. 17-15, and Amber Heath talking to Callahan as they come up the floor. It'll be Heath who'll call the play out. Now Callahan with the basketball. Heath stepped out, and Gowette on her defensively for playing that man-to-man, and that should be a travel call. And that is the call. It'll be a travel. The ball will go over, and a chance for the tie here. There's a nice run put together by the Thunderbirds. Bagley and Callahan. It's a fun matchup to watch out there. You got a couple good athletes going after each other. Flint. Does a good job scoring play. Has a model. Yanks the ball out there. It'll be a jump ball call, and it'll be Windsor basketball. Tell you, Amato playing very well in this ball game. And so Callahan now matched up against Bagley this way, coming down the floor. Waits for the screen from Heath, and then will bounce back to the inside. Bagley stays with it. On the drive, got a hand check call. Now it'll be Bagley called for the foul. It'll be the hold call, and that's going to be the 7th foul. And that should be the 1-1. I don't think they've realized it yet. Yeah, they just called it out now. It's the 1-1. Yeah, now they just got it. Yeah. They check with the official score table, and it's the 1-1. So they'll go to the line. Send Callahan to the line, and she'll be shooting the first of possibly 2 free throws. That's what Callahan settling in. Again, 17-15 with 2:14 to go. First half, 9th team fouls for Windsor, 17 fouls for Thunderbirds, and that shot will be perfect by Callahan. Pushes the lead to 3. As Kim White comes back in the ballgame, she'll replace Amber Heath, number 33 for Windsor. And she'll get them both. Again, there's been different looks of pressure in the backcourt. Nothing full out, full throttle, but Windsor just making them work the ball gingerly down the floor. And LaBelle Stephen has come in the ball game. She'll save it from going out of bounds to Amato. Blocked down there by Peters, and then Peters controlled the basketball. Will take a few dribbles around the corner. Kind of an adventure there, and then a double dribble called on Blake. Yeah, I'm not sure what the conversation was between the official and the coach, but it all seemed pretty amicable. Flint, 5-second call. Yeah, just couldn't find anybody open. Good job defensively that time by Windsor. So the Comets U16 squad will have lead. Callahan will bring it in, and this will be White now. As they've had some different people run the point. Now it's just a tough pass for Peters to handle. White lost her bounce and then shuffles the ball off to Callahan. Puts it up. It's going to be a 3-ball. No good. Amato had it, and to the floor. Burden will get tied up along with Blake, and it's going to be blue basketball. That's what they'll have. LaBelle Stephen will take it out of bounds with 38 to go in the 19-15 first half. Windsor with the lead. And Chelsea Bagley working it slowly up the floor. We're trying to work out the screen by Flint, as Flint will set another screen. And Callahan there defensively. LaBelle Stephen looking for the cut. Oh, nice screen. Somebody came up top. It was Flint that set a solid screen. Amato, I believe that was a shot. They got blocked. Windsor will pick it up, and Callahan with a good grab. And then a timeout called by Windsor. It's Flint getting helped up off the floor. And again, if we wind down this first half, 19-15, the Windsor Comets over the U16 Thunderbirds. A minute 12 to go in the first half of play. I am getting set to bring the ball into play, and that was a Windsor timeout. And White with more than a touch. She's going to bring it down the floor herself. LaBelle Stephen will pick her up defensively and get that man-to-man defense being played, and that will be a push on. That was Flint that will be called for the foul. And what happened to Blake was she got her finger jammed on the play, and that hurts. Boy, you get your finger jammed by the ball. So Ashley Blake will step to the line. So that's the 8th team foul on the Thunderbirds. And that's got to be a violation. Yeah, she didn't hit the rim, so the ball will automatically go over to LaBelle Stephen and the Thunderbirds. Again, Bagley, triple threat out there when she's got the basketball. She'll go to Flint. Flint had a solid tournament so far. She travel called on Burden. She got out there on the edge and just shuffled the feet around when she made the catch, and it'll be a turnover to Windsor. And they're going to bring in Nikki White, number 13. She's going to replace Callahan. Looks like she might have had a leg problem, as both Whites are in now. Kim White is 12. Nikki White is 13. And Bagley will pick up defensively just between circles, and that will force a turnover. Yeah, she didn't tip it, and it will become Thunderbird basketball. This U16 Thunderbird squad already has won one game today. As Colleen Knowles in there, and see that, she snuck in the ball game. So Knowles with the catch and the shot was off the mark, and with just 24 seconds left in the first half, Windsor, I don't believe they'll hold for the last shot intentionally. It might work out that way, or not. Flint will make the steal, and with that good speed, Flint pulling away, got it, and the foul. That was well after the shot. The push came. Flint will get up and be all right. And chance to cut the lead to 1 here. Make a 3-point play. Okay, so the basket, they just confirmed the basket was good, and the shot coming up for Flint will be the 1 free throw. And it'll be short. Wilcox with the rebound as they get the quick push. White to White, and down below the basket. Oh, they had her open too. It was Blake that was open, and the pass just a tad bit too high, but the break was there again. And so with the 19-17 score and 6.2 seconds to go, the Thunderbirds in a good shape here to go in the locker room with the tie or the lead. No, they don't get the shot off, so we will have a 19-17 score. Windsor Comets U16 squad over the Thunderbirds U16 squad in half. We start the second half. I can tell you nobody in any serious foul trouble on either side, and it's going to be White basketball. So Amber Heath will take the ball on the bounce for Windsor. They've got the 2-point lead, and they will have Callahan handle the basketball. It looks like they'll have a turnover, but that was not what I was going to say. So LaBelle Stevens will come up with a loose ball, and here comes Chelsea Bagley. LaBelle Stevens, Chelsea Bagley, Emma Lyle, and Marmillo, and I need one more body out there. Oh, Ethier. That's the 5 on the floor for the Thunderbirds as Marmillo will put it up and tie the game. 19-all, 30 seconds into the second half. Wilcox will hold the ball on the elbow. Ethier picked up the 2 early fouls, set out quite a bit of the first half, but 2 fouls to start the second half. I don't call that very serious foul trouble. And Heath had the ball knocked away, and last touch by LaBelle Stephen. tell you, Amber Heath is a fiery player out there. And boy, LaBelle Stevens ran that backdoor cut beautiful and knocked the ball away. Made the steal. We'll go back to Bagley and a chance for the Thunderbirds to grab the lead here early in the second half. Lyle, who had a very solid first half, with the ball back to Bagley, and she'll put up the 3-ball. No good. Line rebound will go side out. Windsor will have possession, so long shot creates a long rebound. And this again, Callahan will have no problem, no pressure in the backcourt. She'll tap the head, call the play out, and make the indication. Wilcox came out and met the pass, did a nice job of getting it to the basketball. Heath to Callahan. Steps back, 3-ball, and it's going to be short, and it'll go out of bounds. And boy, that seemed like a very quick shot selection right there. And that will bring number 12, Kim White, into the ball game, and she will replace Nikki White. And they look like twins. I can only imagine they're related. And Marmello will throw the top to Bagley, and she'll cut up to the inside portion of the court. And then Marmello, 2-point shot, and that was tipped. You can see the referee indicate it was tipped, and then the foul. And that'll be LaBelle Stevens. So I believe she's in multiple foul trouble now. The net bench is deep, though, for the Thunderbirds, and they'll be able to rotate bodies around and in and out. And Callahan and Bagley have matched up well today. That's been a pretty even standoff between those two players. Oh, Callahan didn't make the catch. She didn't secure the ball first. She was trying to make the cut along the baseline of the basket before she'd gotten the basketball. And we're still tied at 19, and 2 minutes have been played here in this second half. From the Thunderbirds AAU basketball tournament 2010. Bagley. Yeah, it was off balance for she took the shot. I almost didn't come up with a clean catch on the ball when she went from the dribble to the hand. They had a lot of success going inside the Lyle in the opening 10 minutes of the ball game, but they haven't gone back to that here as Ethier hit the floor hard, took the bump, went down to the floor again. And I told you in the first half, this had the making of being a clean but physical ball game. And Heath with the basketball. Good position. 3rd foul on Ethier. She becomes the first one to get in foul troubles. They were able just to get the inbounds pass to Allison Wilcox, and that will bring Pembroke off the bench and in for Ethier on the second shot. And there's the buzzer, and that is the substitution. Okay. So now it reads Lyle Pembroke, Marmello, Bagley, and LaBelle Stevens out there for the Thunderbirds. LaBelle Stevens with the 1 dribble will bring the ball back to Chelsea Bagley. They get kind of set into predictability, having a high offense. Everything ran up high. I'd love to see him go back down inside, either Pembroke or Lyle. Lyle, really, they had no answer for when she was in there. And Pembroke changed her mind and took the shot and made it. And that now reads 21-20. Thunderbirds with the lead. Looking for their 2nd win today. That shot will go in, and that will be off from the hands of Grace Peters. It makes it 22-21 Windsor. Back and forth we go. I was hoping for a Donnybrook like this. Is Marmello, no space to get the shot off as Heath there defensively doing a good job. Lyle came out to meet the basketball, and that's going to be a 3-point shot, and it's nothing but the bottom of the net. As Marmello with her first 3 of the ball game makes it 24-22 Thunderbirds. There's the cut, wide open to the hole, and we are tied at 24. Just a very patiently ran, well-executed play by Windsor. Really lack of rotating on the defense, even in the man-to-man. They didn't communicate the screen up top. LaBelle Stevens, that was an awkward catch by Bagley. She lost the dribble, and now she'll bring it out to Pembroke, and she got pushed from behind by Heath. Heath now, I believe, just picked up her third foul also. And that is the first team foul of the second half, as Lyle will get it. Emma Lyle with another bucket here for the Thunderbirds. 26-24 Thunderbirds. Heath came out to meet the pass. There's a screen set by Wilcox. She'll roll to the basket, and contact, no whistle. Ball will kick back out. Heath will have it, and Heath will be the unfortunate. Oh, tell you what, she got a break there because it went off from LaBelle Stephen and then off from Heath when she was standing out of bounds. And a big smile by Heath because the ball hit her out of bounds. Pembroke almost got the steal, and it'll be picked up by Wilcox. She wants to get it to White. White will trip over her teammate's foot, but get control of the ball kind of. Bagley got a hand on it. Now Callahan finally, the sigh of relief, has the basketball. That shot going up, no good. Pembroke had it, lost it, and Bagley will keep her balance long enough to get the pass over the top to Marmillo. And Marmillo had to wait for Bagley to clear the timeline, and boy, if LaBelle Stephen would have cut to the hole, she would have had an easy pass, an easy bucket. Pembroke, little hook. Pembroke with some creative offense here, but again, I like to see that offense come from down below the free throw line like that. 28-24, Thunderbirds build the lead up to 4. Wilcox will step out, and that is Pembroke on her defensively. Peters up top, nowhere to get the shot up. And everything right now, high post for Windsor. They go down to Wilcox. You can see that cut from the elbow ends being covered this time nicely. Nice adjustment at halftime by the Thunderbirds on that. Callahan. Again, being patient, they'll reset. 28-24, Thunderbirds with the lead. 10 minutes to go in the second half of play. Callahan, Bagley there, just kept enough space so she can move. Wants to go below the screen. Nobody switched off late. Now that was just completely lack of communication between LaBelle Stephen and Bagley. As Bagley went below the screen, then got picked off, and LaBelle Stephen never stepped up top on the switch. That's when you hear coaches talking about talk, communicate, talk. Bagley tips it forward and almost came up with a tremendous play. Callahan from the free throw line going to take the shot and got it. That was quite an individual effort by Callahan. 28-26 now. Windsor down by 2. Pembroke on this side now with Marmillo. That's going to be a defensive kick. It's not like college where you get a shot clock reset to 15 seconds. The ball goes out of bounds to the offensive team, and they have to get the ball back in now before the 5 count. LaBelle Stephen going to take it and got it. 3 ball for LaBelle Stephen. She's had several of those throughout the tournament. That will make it a 5-point lead at 31-26. Peters waits for the cut. There's Wilcox. Made the touch pass out on the wing. Wilcox fading away, almost able to get the shot to drop. Lyle had it, lost it. Wilcox will spin fire and no good. Tell you, rugged play underneath, and I gotta be honest with you, I like that kind of basketball. They're letting them play clean but physical. Gets everybody into the ball game. As Marmillo's going to take a break, and Flint will come in and take her spot. LaBelle Stephen will take the ball out of bounds, and White in for Callahan. Nikki White, number 13. Kim White's number 12. You can see Bagley again. I don't believe she's come out of the ball game at all. Killed the dribble early, was upset with herself. Flint came around behind her, got her the basketball. Pembroke would, on the foul called, I heard the word travel, I didn't see it. There was a foul called instead, and I believe it was on Amber Heath. If it is, yeah, there's the replacement going to the scores table, and I believe Heath come out, unofficially ever has 4 fouls. Nikki Kibling into the ball game now. Number 25 for Windsor, replacing Heath. Amato catches, fires, no. Rebound, Kibling, up ahead to White, and she'll spin away from all the traffic, all the blue jerseys coming up by her. Kibling wanted to go baseline and traveled. Yeah, that option was taken away to Kibling, and that's what caused that extra step, and the ball will go on the inline, out of bounds to the Thunderbirds. Bagley told from the sideline. The play, lost the handle on the ball for a second. It goes to Flint now. Flint will bring it back up top, and almost a steal by White. Bagley up, tough shot. Lyle steps forward, and that's going to be blocked out of bounds. I believe it was Pembroke, actually. Yeah, it was Pembroke. As number 2, Grace Peters, got a hand on it, swatted the ball out of bounds. See the line play being set up, and Amato inside position, going to the line to shoot a couple. Then Grace Amato able to get to the spot. And will be awarded 2 shots. Each team now with 3 team fouls apiece. Amato shot good, 32-26. And Laurel Dana coming in now for Peters for Windsor. Amato's second shot off the rim, no good. Wilcox turned around the last second, saw the ball, got the ball. I'm not sure, I wasn't watching the play. But it will become Thunderbird basketball. Windsor matching up, man-to-man defense. Bagley spins away from White, will get the ball down to Amato, and she lost the handle on it, makes her start an offensive move a little bit further out than she wanted. Flint will chase it down, and yeah, she's looking to bring the ball back up. Yeah, they'll dump it into Amato, and the whistle and the travel call. It's, like I said, they're grinding it out down in the paint. And look at that, White all the way down inside. Wilcox got fouled, almost got the basket also. That time the ball just came below the free throw line way too easy. And so Wilcox will step up to the line with the clock stopped at 7:18 and the deficit at 6 points for Windsor. Wilcox will get the first shot as Burden and number 25 Burden comes in along with number 7 Abby Hurwitz. Those are Thunderbird changes as Bagley will sit down and take a break along with Pembroke. They have played very well. I'm just going to be interested to see who takes the point over now for the Thunderbirds. So Bell Stephen will take the ball out. It looks like Flint, number 11, will man the point for the Thunderbirds U16 squad. Hurwitz being guarded by White, got to the elbow, and her pass will be a bounce pass up between circles to Flint. I don't believe Bagley will have much of a break over there before she's put back in the ball game. Amato turns, fires, tried to follow it up, and Amato got the push from behind. That will be the 5th team foul on the Thunderbirds. Just 3 on Windsor and just a tad under 7 minutes to go in the basketball game. Ball in regulation. As Kim White, number 12, matched up against Flint. Shot up and no good. Weak side rebound. Wilcox had it, lost it. Hurwitz in there will tie up Wilcox, and it's going to be going Thunderbird's way here. As LaBelle Stephen looking for somebody to get open, and I believe it went off from, yeah, Wilcox got in there, got a hand on the ball, slapped it away. And Flint did a great job of coming inside to get the pass. And I tell you, I don't know how that didn't get intercepted. Flint with a great heads-up play. Burden all the way in, high shot, got it. Burden with the drive to the hole and the finish. Makes it 34-28. Thunderbirds. Nice crossover. And boy, I tell you what, she double dribbled you. There they go. That's a late call, but that was just an obvious, that's just one they had to call. And Flint made herself available for the pass, made a little space between her and Kim White, and then over the timeline will go Flint. Nice grab by LaBelle Stevens. She's got 1 3 ball, and that's still all she's got. Amato fouled going to the line. Boy, I tell you what, Amato fired up in there, got the basket, ball, got the rebound, and got fouled on the second shot. And at 6 minutes, 3 seconds to go, a 6-point lead. That becomes the 4th team foul on Windsor. And it'll be short. As I look down at Thunderbird bench, I can tell you everybody has been in the ballgame. Lamato's second shot, no. Rebound came down to Dana, and White will be fouled by Flint. And then Flint not only helped her up, just about lifted her off the floor. I believe this is the 2nd year being on the Thunderbirds for Flint. Did get to talk to her a little bit last year, and I think it was her first year on the team. White to White. Nikki to Kim. And got it. Nice play. And again, Flint has ran the point very well here with Bagley on the bench. LaBelle Stevens came back to make the catch on the pass, and they'll roll it to Amato. She'll roll to the basket. Little bank shot, and they'll go to Amato back to the hole. That was blocked this time from straight down. Burden will go to the floor, and jump ball. As Burden and Kibling got on the floor, and it's going to be Windsor basketball. Down by 4 with 5:25 to go in regulation. Oh, Flint got a hand on it, almost able to take the dribble away from White. Wilcox, foul going to the hole. Yeah, both Burden and Amato were there, and it'll be Grace Amato picking up the foul, and I believe she just picked up her 3rd. As Bagley and Galwette head to the scorer's table to come in for the Thunderbirds with 5:15 to go. And I don't know why they're there, about to say why they're not sounding the buzzer. As the subs come in on the second shot, LaBelle Stevens and Flint will take a breather, and both those players played very well. And Wilcox on her second shot. Nope. Line rebound. Galwette got in there and got it, and then she'll squirt the pass out to Burden, and she'll literally hand the ball off to Bagley. Bagley, kind of floating to the outside, wants to drop the pass into Amato. She'll go to the hole and count it. Oh, Amato. Big time shot right there. Got the bucket and one. And makes it a 36-31 game. And they are going to allow the sub Heath to come in. Heath coming in with the foul trouble, going to replace Dana, number 31, for Windsor. Amato trying to close out the three-point play, won't be able to. Bagley, Heath, and Heath ends up with the ball, and a foul called on Burden. And that is shot, should be the other end, should be the 1-on-1 still, as that's the 8th team foul. Okay, so they realize it now, and it'll be the 1-on-1, and I just lost track. I think it's going to be Heath taking the shots. I would say it is, the way she's posing herself before she'll step to the free throw line. And yeah, they double check. It is the 8th foul, and it is just the 1-on-1. And it'll rim out on her. Oh, nice job by Wilcox to fight through 2 Thunderbird players. That's a wild play to get the ball in right there. That thing was anybody's hot potato for a second. The Thunderbirds will pick it up. And Bagley will push the ball into the front court. They want to go to a model up, and boy, I tell you, they found the matchup they like. A model will miss the shot, but it was the correct matchup to go to. 3-point ball game. Windsor down by 3 with the ball. 4:25 to go in the ball game. They're going to call a blocking foul. And Heath getting up with a slight limp. And tell you what, she is a good player, Heath is. She's a fiery competitor, that is for sure. As Emma Lyle and Marmillo go to the scores table, and they'll be coming in for the Thunderbirds. On this shot right here. Also Callahan coming in for the Windsor squad. As Heath getting set for the second shot here. And everybody is complete as the substitutions are completed, and that shot will make it a 36-34 game. Marmillo to Gowett, and now into the hands of Bagley. Behind the back, Bagley with the crossover from behind the back will beat White in the front court. Goes the elbow. There's the pass intended for Lyle, and the steal by Wilcox, and then Bagley got back and made the steal, and then turned it right back over to Callahan. How's that for action sequence? Contact, no whistles, and now a push from behind will be called on Wilcox. That's going to be just the 6th team foul. Still no shots coming up for the Thunderbirds. Well, I'll tell you what, you take that last 45 seconds of basketball action, that is good stuff. Now they're getting into Gowett, and did she lose it out of bounds? Yes, she did. Windsor basketball, and they'll have it right in front of their bench. So Heath to White. Yeah, and Gowett calls for the hold, and that would be 2 shots now, as that is the 10th foul on the Thunderbirds, and it'll be 2 shots the rest of the ball game for Windsor. And they realized and they corrected from a 1-on-1 to 2 shots. Yeah, I knew these teams would match up well when I saw the rosters. Having covered so much high school ball, I knew basically all these Windsor players and all the Thunderbird players and all their schools. So, and it has turned out to be an excellent ball game. And Ethier going to be coming in also for the Thunderbirds as she is at the scorers table. And Bagley did have a breather, and I doubt you'll see her come out of the ball game the rest of this ball game, and that will be a foul called, and that is going to be the 1-on-1 now, the 7th foul on Windsor. And now they're going to have Ethier coming to ball game. She'll replace Burden. That's what I was waiting to see what the substitution was going to be for. And it'll be Trisha Burden, who played very well in there, taking a seat and catching her breath. Got it. Make it a 2-point game at 37-35. Thunderbirds over Windsor. Can't get the second one. Stays a bucket ball game. 3:48 left. Regulation. White to White. And now they'll go to the elbow to Heath. She's looking for the 3-ball. Got it! 3-pointer by Heath will give Windsor the lead back at 38-37. And almost stolen away by Nikki White as they're going to go out of bounds to the Thunderbirds and Gowett. They're going to reset the play up here. Yeah, there they go. They'll reset it. Ball got bobbled around. Off from White, out of bounds. Pass intended for Bagley. Going to go long distance. Pass was tipped. Bagley still caught up to it, and she's into the front court, a 1-on-3, and she needs some help. On the trail, she'll go to Marmillo. Marmillo will bounce to the outside, give the ball back to Bagley, and they'll set up the half-court offense now, trailing by 1, 38-37. Marmillo pivots, and then will just, again, they'll bring the ball back between the circles to Bagley. Trying to three-ball herself, no. Long shot, long rebound, and Callahan coming out of the pack with a push here. She's got the tempo up and going to step inside, and I'll tell you what, that was interesting. I think it was a great no call, honestly. Now the press full court by Windsor. Pass tipped right to Lyle in the right spot. She dribbles very well, handles the ball very well for a 6'1" person. And Ethier had it, lost it, goes to the floor, contact everywhere, and oh, they're piling on. Look at that. They're letting them play ball now, man. I think, too, so much spirited the game is because these players all know each other. They're not like just, a lot of these AAU teams might not ever see each other or play each other once, like 3 years ago. These are high school guys that play each other. Windsor plays Mill River. There's Mill River players out there. Windsor plays MSJ. MSJ players are out there. I mean, I think it makes a good rivalry. I think Green Mountain plays Windsor, obviously, so they're out there. So it's a rivalry AAU game, in my opinion. Bagley along the baseline gives the lead back to the Thunderbirds. 2:40 to go in regulation. 1 point lead for the Thunderbirds, 39-38. See Callahan make the call. Gets the ball down to Heath. Literally, underhand pass will come back, and Callahan three-balling it. No. Lyle had it, lost it. Ethier fouled, and Heath can't believe it. That is her fourth, I believe. They don't put player fouls up on the board, but I believe she's at number 4. That would be a big loss for Windsor. Was it the 5th? She's standing there like it's the 5th foul. And it is. Oh, what a big loss for Windsor. Grace Peters is going to come in and replace Amber Heath. And I'll tell you what, I would take Heath any day on my team, if I had a team. She's fiery. She has good ball skills, shooter, defense. But unfortunately, she picked up her 5th foul. Ethier, all twine. Ethier out of Proctor with a big shot. 40-38, Thunderbirds by 2. And Ethier rolling the second one. 3-point ball game, but a lot of time left. Wilcox will bring the ball into White. This is Nikki White. And that did go off in the hands of Peters. Went off from Windsor out of bounds. And some discussion, however brief it is, there was a discussion about the possession or the lack of a call. I don't think there was a foul on it, and I did see it as going off from Peters' hands. Where to am I? I just read the camera. Bagley. I thought I had timeout. Got it to Marmillo, and timeout at 2 minutes exactly to go in regulation. 41-38, the Thunderbirds U16 squad over Windsor. Well, settle in for the last 2 minutes of regulation. Overtime always a possibility in a situation like this, but Marmillo being guarded by White. They'll hand the ball off to Bagley. She came around the back side to take the handoff. And now they're going to run clock up top. I don't like this. Too much time on the clock. And a foul. That's the only thing that saved them. And that was a no doubt about it foul. The 9th team foul. It'll be, well, the board has it as 9 fouls. We're double checking with the with the official book, the scores table. And they're going to leave it at 9, so it'll be the 1-1 for Bagley. That's just a lot of time on the clock to run. That motion up top to run down the clock, the weave up top, or the wheel. Bagley will make it a 4-point game, 42-38. Bagley's second shot going up, and no. Look at Emma Lyle getting a jump ball. It's going to be Windsor basketball as Lyle ties up Peters. And now they're going to go extend the defense. Windsor able to break the press relatively easy. Peters sealed off by Lyle. Harder shot, no good. Ball will come out. Bagley will pick it up with 1.5 minutes to go. And Bagley waiting for the screen. Actually, she handed the ball off up top. Marmillo. And a foul called. I don't have a problem with the foul because you can't let the clock run out. You're down multiple scores here. And Marmillo will step up to the line with 2 shots coming up. That was the 10th team foul that time. On the Windsor squad, so Marmillo with 2 shots and a 4-point lead. 5-point lead. And Marmillo gonna hit another big free throw here. Got him. Oh, she looked pretty calm and cool standing at the line there. 44-38 Thunderbirds. And what's been an excellent ball game from the 2010 Thunderbird tournament. AAU basketball. Yeah, now they threw it away, and again, they look disorganized out there, what she does right now. Okay, and you can see going on there. He did get his timeout, and he'll have 59 seconds, Coach Farnsworth will to work with, down by 6. Get the ball in bounds easily. And you got to be thinking, they got a foul within the next 10, 11 seconds. Yeah. Windsor made an adjustment to that wheel, to that weave up top, and forced to travel. And if they wouldn't have forced that, really, they would have had to start thinking about fouling relatively quick there. Callahan will get the ball back from White. Again, they have time where they don't need to take 3-point shots right now. Lyle with a good defense. Callahan with a tough shot. No. Weak side rebound. Galwet will get it. And then her pass is on the floor free, and there's going to be a jump ball. Arrow's going to go Thunderbirds' way. Ethier getting up, holding the basketball, waving her lip. And I tell you, it's like a barroom brawl going down here to get that loose ball. And it's the foul on Marmillo. And it is White that hit the floor hard. Yes, it's going to be Nikki White, and she will need some attention down on the floor. Oh, yeah, somebody's going to take the free throws because she's unable to continue. She's been helped off the court, and it looks like a lower extremity injury, so Dimmick in the ball game. But right off the bench, cold, got 2 big free throws to take. Got it. (44-39) Thunderbirds, 25 seconds to go in the basketball game. Dimmick stepping to the line. Cans them both. How's that for coming off the bench? You got wet. Nobody coming to pressure the ball. Clock running, and the steal by Callahan. The give, and White got it? No, White got fouled with 17 seconds to go. If she would have made that, it could have been a three-point play. Ethier picked up her 4th foul, and Windsor, with 2 more free throws, could be down by just a bucket. That was a strange sequence. I need more people. Oh, that's Ethier with her 5th foul. I see the problem. Okay, so Ethier has fouled out. And they're going to bring in Pembroke. So Pembroke will come in for Ethier. Okay, we're all set from the 2 free throws now. That's Kim White. Won't get the first one. Well, you figure she needs 1 here. As LaBelle Stephen comes in for Gowette for the Thunderbirds. She gets 1 here. It's a 1-possession game. It's a 3-point shot. She'll miss them both, and Peters put it up, rimmed out on her, and to the loose ball will be Bagley, and she's going to dribble the clock out if they don't foul her here in a minute. And yeah, she's down to 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5, and they're not going to foul her. A tactical mistake by Windsor as the clock will expire, and it's going to be the Thunderbirds with the exciting 44-40 win over Windsor. A good job by both teams, and an excellent ball game. The 2010 Thunderbird basketball tournament.